Fortnite's getting a new skin. Oh wait, Call of Duty's getting a new skin. So let's go through the article a little bit. This is the new Laura. Uh, Personally, I think she looks great. The anti woke crowd, which sometimes I agree with, sometimes I don't. They're bashing it for her being angry, for her being bland. Maybe they think she's like a stereotypical girl boss character. I don't think so. Laura has always had bravado, right? We talk about we can talk about the recent trilogy, which I actually do like. I like both Lauras. I like the one with guns blazing, you know, no fear. I like that Laura, and I also like the Laura where she kind of starts off realistic, and then grows to, um, she grows into her character. She becomes stronger naturally through the course of the game. I like both. Um, the more modest one and the more, I guess you could say, action hero style, right? This one looks like it's a, it's trying to go back to that original a little bit. It's more of a calling to that original, and I think it looks great. I mean, she's got the stereotypical braid, the backpack. She's got the guns, the two double pistols. She's got a traditional tank top. She looks great, and you know what? She's still attractive, which is a plus these days, right? I mean, it's sometimes I feel like the anti-woke people don't look at the positives of anything, and they're trying to harp on the negative for buzz, and I think it does them a disservice because when they actually have good points, people write it off, and this is like with any people who get involved in like a sort of ideology, they tend to alienate the truth, right? They tend to push a comprehensive narrative that always pushes that narrative. Like it's the reality that always pushes that narrative, whether it's the truth or not. And I mean, they kept her attractive. She might even be like a girl boss, stereotypical strong female lead in this, but that's what Laura always was. And she never did it at the expense of, say, men, or at the expense of being likable. You know what I mean? She was both. She was an action hero and she was likable. So this isn't even an official Laura. She probably doesn't even have a personality. It's Call of Duty. So I think even if they were to go this direction with the new Laura, with the new Tomb Raider, I would actually be pretty satisfied with that. I think that would be cool to experience kind of more of the original Laura in her new game, with a new perspective. Like a new, obviously enhanced graphics. I mean, let's go to the original Laura. Just look, I mean, she has the scowl. Like, she's a badass. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. The same people that have a problem with her being, angry and bland are the same people that had a problem with the new Laura being, too timid or too, weak or something, which I just never agreed with. I mean, that's you don't run through a bunch of temples killing a bunch of people and killing wildlife if you're weak, but I never saw that perspective myself. I always liked those games, but I think it's absolutely fine. But let's read a little bit of the article and see what they have to say here. Would have me I never thought Call of Duty of all games would have me desperate for a modern day rendition of classic Tomb Raider. See, it's more of a rendition of the classic. But the shooter's latest crossover has done just that. Lara Croft is the next operator to arrive in Modern Warfare 2 as part of Season 5. She's one of 3 playable operators. 20... Are you freaking kidding me, dude? 21 Savage is going to be in it. Okay. She'll be landing September 9th. Classic Mach 5 dual pistols, yep. Ice Axe melee weapon. And the Mythic Defender SMG. I think that's pretty cool. The bundle also includes a Tomb Buggy vehicle skin, loading screen, sticker, emblem, all Tomb Raider themed. The one thing that surprised me is how good Lara Croft looks in this game. I think so too. I honestly do. I think it looks good. There was some art that I don't know if they posted on this article, but it didn't look as good as this. The in-game looks a lot better. She's rocking the dual pistols along with a classic outfit, braided hairdo. I'm an avid defender of Survivor Lara Croft's design, but I have to admit Activision has absolutely nailed her classic look while keeping it similarly grounded. I think so too. I can't help but yearn for a remake of the original game with this model as a result. See? Yeah, I mean, I think it could use a little bit of upgrading for the original. I think if I could change anything, it would probably just be a different face along the same lines. Maybe make her a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I don't know, man. I think that's really good. I think it's honestly really good. I don't think I'd change anything. You know, I always want to think that there's like something I would change about something. I usually have an opinion on things. I actually don't have an opinion on this. I think it's fine. In fact, some fans are convinced the sign may be related to the next Tomb Raider game that's in development. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Maybe they're using it as like a way to gauge what people would think of it before unveiling the new Lara. I don't know. But it's definitely, I would not be surprised if that's what they're thinking about. At the very least, some believe it's heading towards the whole unifying the timelines thing that Netflix were gunning for back in 2021. I think they were thinking about making some kind of a series. Was that what they were thinking about? Despite supporting a very classic look, Lara's also wearing her signature green necklace from her Survivor era, and her hair seems to be a mishmash of her classic and modern design. I guess it's a mismatch. It seems more like the classic. I guess the bangs. I think it's too rash to say if Modern Warfare 2 lore will have any relation to what Crystal Dynamics has in store, but I wouldn't certainly be mad if this was the lore we have for the foreseeable future. I wouldn't either. Yeah, so that's cool. That's that, and that's all I wanted to say. Peace.